order for the State Government Finance Elections Pension Transportation Conference Committee. Today is Wednesday, May, what is it? Today's 18th, yes. Wednesday, May 18th. Anyway, this is a hybrid hearing, and according to House rules and Senate rules, this is being held in a hybrid fashion, so we do have some people here in the room and some on remote. Mr. Dodge, will you please take the roll?
Chair Nelson?
Present.
Nelson present. Chair Hornstein?
Hornstein present.
Hornstein present. Chair Murphy? Chair Murphy?
Murphy present.
Murphy present. Representative Cagle?
Present.
Cagle present. Representative Nash?
Present.
Nash present. Chair Kiffmeyer?
Present.
Kiffmeyer present. Chair Newman? Chair Newman?
He was here, he was going to go check in and be remote, so he might not have got on quite yet.
Noted, thank you. Senator Howe?
Present.
Howe present. Senator Jasinski? Senator Jasinski? Okay. Senator Dibble?
Present.
Dibble present. There is a quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Dodge. With that, members, what we have today is we have some, and we're posted online, some sames and similars and some things we've agreed upon, gotten language worked out with. So the first piece we're going to tackle here is the biggest piece we have is the Barbering and Cosmetology Board. And Senator Kiffmeyer, do you want to make the motion?
Sure. I will move the document that is labeled BD-cosmetology. Date is 5/17/22. I will move that language.
Thank you, Senator
Mr. Chair,
Kiffmeyer.
we can't hear.
You didn't turn your mic on.
Oh, sorry, Representative Murphy. Thank you so much. I'll repeat that again so we have that. So I am moving the document that is titled BD-cosmetology, dated 5/17/22, reviser language. This is Article 1, Barbering and Cosmetology.
Did you hear that now, Representative Murphy?
I heard that.
Thank you. And if you don't, make sure you speak up if we forget to turn our mics on. That's, at least for the House members, it's just the opposite in our chambers. We have to turn them off if we don't want people to hear us. So anyway, this section with this of the bill was something that's been worked on for a while. It came out of, these are some answers to a legislative audit report for both the Barbering and the Cosmetology boards, and these are some things to fix that, and we've had some long and hard work on that. So any questions, members, on the bill, on the motion? Seeing none, all in favor of including the Barbering Cosmetology language into the bill, please say aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you. The next piece we have here was posted. It's how it's. I'm going to go in the numerical order here. Is the H4293A73 amendment having to do with the mediation and pursuant to the State Historic Preservation Office. And Senator Kiffmeyer, do you want to make a motion?
I move the A73 to the House File 4293 Conference Committee report.
The motion's been made. Any questions on the amendment or the bill and the amendment? Seeing none and seeing no hands popping up online. Again, all in favor of the H4293A73 amendment, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. The amendment's adopted. The next one we have here is the A76, or excuse me, A86 amendment. Thanks, Senator Kiffmeyer. This has to do with grants to nonprofits, and there's been some consternation about this, but we've skinnied this down so we have agreed upon language. And so Senator Kiffmeyer, do you want to make the motion?
I will. And the main thing this focuses on here is some definitions that were in the original language and reports on the use of funds. That's the main thing that we kept here today. And so, Mr. Chair, I will move the A86 amendment to House File 4293 Conference Committee Report.
Any questions on the language in the amendment? I understand it didn't get posted, but we'll get that posted afterwards. And again, this is what was agreed upon from what the language, this was the Senate language that was in the Senate bill, and it's been skinny down a little bit, and the essential things are here, but some of the things that were some complaints about were taken out.
So, Mr. Chair?
Yes.
Can you just specify the parts that were taken out?
I can do that.
I'll let Senator Kiffmeyer do that. She knows that the House or the Senate language better than anybody else.
Thank you, Representative Hornstein. I was kind of thinking of that myself. In particular, I think the most controversial thing was the audits and then also the cap on salaries. So I think those were the two items. There was a lot more language, but it all flowed around audits or the cap, and then so that was specifically removed.
Thank you.
Any further questions? Anybody online? Further questions? I see none. With that, the motion was to accept the SCH 4293A86 amendment. All in favor of the A86 amendment, please say aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. The amendment's adopted. And then the next one we have is the A88 amendment, and this is having to do with the Mississippi Parkway Board, and it's basically the Senate language except for the one section, or I could say it's the House language, where we were pretty much close. There was just one piece that was different, and then there was a little bit, the Senate language is on line 1.15 and 1.19. Staff thought that flowed better and made better sense, but it's essentially the House language with that exception. And so, Senator Kiffmeyer, you want to make a motion?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I will move the SCH 4293A88 amendment.
Amendments before us. Any members' questions? Any members online questions? Representative Cagle.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Are these posted online? I don't see them on the schedule, and I didn't see them in the email, so I guess I'm not real clear on the language for voting on, unless I missed something.
I thought they were posted, but we will add it to the line, but this is another one that's been worked out with the parties involved, and we've got an agreement with from the outside people that this is the right language for them. Representative Cagle.
I guess I'd just like to know what I'm voting on.
Sorry about that. I thought they were posted. Representative Nash.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just in the interest of transparency for the public following this along, should we be moving things that haven't been posted to the webpage for people following outside of here? Or, of course, I'm just one voice, but just feel like that should be how we pursue things.
Just 1 second here, and we'll have it posted. Basically, what we're doing here is that what this does is that on the Mississippi River Parkway Board is it's going to staggered terms, and it lists out which ones starting will have 2-year and 4-year terms, and sets up the procedure going forward. So every 2 years, or every 2 years, a different group of them will be elected or be appointed to the board.
Mr. Chair, I would just add a little bit to that. So in regards to this, when this was originally started, there was some language for them, and so after this has been around a while. This came from them. This is a recommendation that passed, I believe, the LCC as well, Legislative Coordinating Commission, which has oversight to this particular area. So it's already had bipartisan, bicameral, House and Senate language, and about the only thing we did here was, if you see in the middle there are just some stylistic changes or other things, but otherwise, essentially, the content is the same. And that is, if you look in your conference committee binder, under state government policy, as you see at the top of this amendment, it says on R45A2, so that's Article 2, page R45. There you would see the full language. What's that again?
And they're now up on the State Gov webpage, so if you want to give a couple seconds here to look at it. And again, these was in the side-by-side. It's essentially the House language except for lines in the amendment 1.15 to 1.19. That was the Senate language that was in that piece. And that talks about, that's number 9, 5 shall be citizens members appointed to staggered 4-year terms by the members appointed under clauses 1 to 8 after receiving recommendations from the five citizen committees established by the members. Anyway, the House language is slightly different, but it did the same thing.
And members as well, been posted on the Senate side as well, no?
Representative Cagle, did you get a chance to look at it? I see her shaking her head, yes. Any further questions? Representative Nash? Senators? If not, the motion was to accept the language that's before us, which again is essentially the House language except for Clause 9, which that was just slightly different between the House and the Senate, and staff felt that the Senate language was read better and was more concise. So again, all in favor of the SCH 4293 A88 amendment, please say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it. Members, we did get targets to us given to us this morning, so we were just about got most of the things that we can agreed upon. In the bills, there's still a few things that are outstanding that we're working on, and so we're going to be working on getting our spending limit worked on and figure out what we're going to spend the money on between the two bills. And our Senator Kiffmeyer is the chair, will be chairing the meeting tomorrow, and I'll let you announce the meeting for tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So yes, tomorrow, regularly scheduled time, 1 to 4. We have a lot of things that I think we have some agreed to language that we're doing final reviews on, and we'll also make sure to get things posted for everybody as soon as possible. And then the money target is another conversation, but we'll see what we can get done for tomorrow.
Any further questions? If not with that, we're adjourned. Thank you, everybody, for your time.